Happy Monday. What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Another fun day of Lost Ark ahead of us. Yeah. We can just get right into it. This team update, September... I don't know why it has September 12th. Isn't this from today? Maybe they meant to share it sooner. I think part of the issue, or not issue. Yeah, like, I think tomorrow's patch note review isn't really necessary because I feel like we already have infinite, like, notes on everything coming. And I feel like they've been communicating more, so we're pretty aware of everything that's happening in this next update, no? Like, maybe it's just me. I guess the new event, or new pass or something. Team update, September 2025. It looks like it's an older date, but I don't think it's been available, right? Maybe it's just me, though. Because we watched the Ion Arcasia and there wasn't a team update. A lot on the horizon for Lost Ark in the coming months. We want to do a roundup and talk through a bunch of key initiatives along with some topics we know the community is curious about. Below a recap of the upcoming September update, you'll find a section that covers many upcoming projects with some updates and information. This summer has been a wonderful time in Arcasia, and we plan to keep that up with some major projects, big events, and exciting moments throughout the rest of the year. All right, Rimeria Besieged. For those who missed the Ion Arcasia or some of the other announcements on social media, here's a quick recap of how the September Rimeria Besiege update is shaping up. Resist Harissa. Update summary, September 17th, we already know that. TLDR is we're getting the new strike raid, combat analyzer, honor system, couple events, and quality of life changes. We already know about the Golden Frog extension here. That's awesome, getting it a whole month. But like, let's see. We've seen most relic engraving prices fall despite higher volumes of sales with the Golden Frog. To help increase the supply of relic engravings as we head toward the release of Act 4 in Kazros, the Golden Frog has been extended through October 15th. We also hope that this will allow time for the new and returning players who have started to finish the progression systems to have a head start on gathering some relic engravings. W communication right there, that's really big. Like, they're aware that books are a problem, they're doing something about it, and they're monitoring it, like, huge. Prestige shop adjustments. We're planning some ongoing adjustments to the Prestige shop, where items will rotate in and out at the end of September. The bound gold offering will be... No! That's the best offering! No, why would you do that? No. Ain't no way. And new offerings such as Fions and Life Energy Leaps. No, I don't want those things. Are you kidding me? The gold is the best thing in there. Ain't no way they're doing this. I know, whale problems, guys, but still, the gold was the best thing in there. Why take something away? Just add other things in. We also work to bring over new cosmetic offerings from Korea when available. Yeah, well, that's kind of a sad announcement right here. I'm gonna be honest. Like, because the gold is the only thing I really look forward to in that shop monthly. I'm not gonna be looking forward to Fions or Life Energy or Leaps Essence. I hope you reconsider that, AGS. You have time to correct that action. Upcoming projects, final 2025 roadmap will release at the end of September and will include the content plans for the rest of the year. We'll give one spoiler since we've seen a lot of players asking about it. The balance patch that released alongside Kazros and Korea will be arriving in October. So we get our balance patch next month before the Kazros race, which means you'll have it in the middle of Strike Raid. Interesting. Which means we can safely assume we're not getting Kazros in October, right, guys? Maybe not. I guess you can't safely assume that. I wonder what else they're planning for October then, because they haven't nothing's mentioned so far. We're nearly locked in the nearly locked in the full region merge policy for NA East and West. And we'll be sharing in the weeks leading up to the merge in October. While you'll need to wait for that policy for all the specifics, we are excited to share that we factored in player feedback to the naming policy that we saw coming out of previous region merges. As this was a hot topic and something we've seen a lot of questions in the community about, instead of giving either region priority for names, we created a policy that will reward active players. With the enormous amount of players at launch, there are names sitting idle in each region that would mean active players would receive their name after the merge, which didn't seem fair. Our way of rewarding players who are 1, active, 2, got the name first will be the following policy. Okay. The name is granted to the player with the highest combat level on their roster. Okay, so someone that reaches level 70 versus 60. Got it. If both names have the same highest level character on the roster, the name will be granted to the player who first created the name. So by that logic, if someone mentioned SA earlier, if someone moved over an SA and had to pick a new name, and then someone on West comes over with that name that they got earlier, they lose that name. Guild names will be granted to whichever guild was created first. We know that there are many more questions, but want to give a little spoiler as we've seen many players asking about the naming policy. Once again, we will share all the policy specifics and information on the technical side of the merge as soon as possible as we continue planning and preparing for the merge in October. Kazuros the first plans, here we go. We've seen some requests for information on the plans and policies for Kazuros release in the West and wanted to acknowledge. We've begun to work on the plans and for releasing Kazuros and the policies for the first clear race in the Western version of Lost Ark. We'll share some specifics in the upcoming roadmap, and others will be shared closer to the release of the raid once they're locked in. We understand the importance of this in the hardcore raiding community, however, and will work to share information as soon as we're able to. That means they're cooking up something to deal with some of the concerns of the community, I guess. Paradise Azena's Blessings. We want to provide a quick note that in the downtime between Paradise seasons that Azena's Blessing will not provide +1 Elysian entry tickets as the content will not be accessible. It has been fun witnessing the journey through the various stages of Paradise and seeing players encounter new challenges that are now that all 10 stages are unlocked. We wish you luck in the rest of the season. I see. And for a follow-up on that, we've seen some questions and confusions about the downtime between Paradise seasons and want to clarify that it won't be long time period. We're currently planning 1 to 2 weeks between season 1 and season 2. W. Makoko Bootcamp improvements. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. All right, first, a quick note to the many new and returning players who have began or resumed adventures in Arcadia this summer. Thank you, Makokos. W right there, that's nice. It has been a lot of fun watching your journeys unfold as you progress, explore, and learn. We appreciate the passion and support, and have been listening to your feedback on the events and your experience in the game, and will be using it to help inform future progression events for future players like yourselves. We've also been listening to veteran player feedback on the Makoko Bootcamp event. As we previously shared, for the next Makoko Bootcamp, there will be a contest to create a special icon and a title chosen by the community. As these events are built to promote community cohesion, we thought it may be fun to get the community more involved in the title and the icon process heading forward. For future Makoko Bootcamps, we're going to run a title and icon contest to put the power in the hands of the community to decide what they want. We didn't want every title to follow the same bootcamp theme and lose their value, so we thought this could be a fun way to veteran players to choose their reward and make title title more of a chase item. I see. All right, so we can have like a icon of a Makoko. That's what I would want. I want the Magogo title. We'll continue to discuss this topic and share plans as the current event draws us to a close and we prepare for the next iteration. We'll be on the lookout for any feedback throughout this period, and thank you for everything you've provided so far. Cool. W. Our next survey is planned for later this month. The feedback we received in the last one was instrumental in helping make updates to Lost Ark, such as the restructuring of Una's tasks and helping inform the development of Paradise. We'd love to hear how your experience is going once again. Be on the lookout in the coming weeks. Thank you for your continued feedback and support, and we'll be back with more updates and key communications on a variety of those topics in the near future. We'll see you soon with the September release notes, next player survey, and roadmap, merge information, and more. That's pretty good. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is kind of, stuff we already knew, but a little bit more detail to it. That's nice. We get the patch notes tomorrow. Quick recap, starting from the top here. We're getting the patch September 17th. It's going to have the combat analyzer, the new raid, honor system, couple events, and quality of life changes. Golden Frog's getting extended a month. Prestige Shop's taking away the gold, which is really a bummer, but they're adding in some other stuff. We're getting the final roadmap here, first week of October, I believe. Region Merge is going to be coming in October as well, with some updates on that soon. Kazuros the First, they're aware of like some of the feedback and issues that are going to be coming out of it, so they're working on a policy. That's fair. That's pretty cool. Paradise Azena's Blessing here. Yep, that's for the one or 2 weeks between the Paradise seasons. You're not going to get the ticket. That's not really a surprise. Makoko Bootcamp improvements are going to be doing a title competition with an icon. Guess who already has some patch notes? I don't know. Are you, I guess, again? You got a link? Let's pull it up. Seekers, once again, guys, for those that haven't done this before, if I read RU patch notes, that doesn't mean 100% what I'm reading is something we're going to get. Sometimes things differ a little bit. All right, Book of Fates. On the eve of the Battle of Kazuros, the Seekers got their hands on the Book of Fates, written in an unknown language. It'll take a lot of effort to learn the secrets hidden in them. For collecting the Will of Guardians, as well as participating in the battles of the Halls of Chaos and the Curzon Front, players will receive Oracle marks. These marks can be exchanged for valuable items, including a chest with ancient jewelry, a purse with relic engravings, a chest for developing a pet, Sparks of Destiny, and a fragment of a tablet. Interesting. The fragment of the tablet will serve as a key to deciphering the books. For deciphering each chapter, a special reward is given. A Fion, a cheating deck. I'm guessing it's a card set. Ella's Tree, and a relic engraving personal, a chest with the animation footprint of the Ellen language. Okay, so this is the new event we're getting, I guess. Looks cute. United attack on Curzon. Wait, so they're getting this ahead of time? That's interesting. What's up, Yam? What's up, Lizzie? Nice to see you. Welcome back. Because this is the stuff they got with Kazuros, right? Like the effort there. So you're saying it's like the frozen yogurt cards, right? Get a stamp every time you buy one. They get one free froyo after you buy 10. Okay. Points awarded for winning the Curzon front, killing Chaos Guardians, and successfully completing Kazuros raids, and winning an epic raid. There'll be 4 new patterns for painting. Are these them right here? These guys? Those look the same, don't they? Oh, I see. That's showing it in the picture. Okay, so we have trees, like Christmas trees. I don't know what you call that pattern, but it's a pattern, all right. Cow print, cool, and weird paisley looking thing. The conditions for completing some achievements will change. Key to wealth. Complete the additional goods loading quests. Okay, pirate battles. Okay. New parameter has been added to the characteristics section. Allied damage, increase efficiency. Elixir of order and weekend potions can be activated directly from the interface for entering the halls of chaos and the Curzon front. Elixirs that expire in less than a day will be highlighted with a plus button in the new interface. The new interface will display and wait, so like temporary potions? Oh, weekend potions. Okay, interesting. We're saying that there's going to be new Chaos Dungeon potions, right? Oh, so maybe like Fever Time rewards that have a potion that's only going to last for the weekend. Interesting. A battle analyzer will appear, a new tool for collecting statistics during the course of activities, allowing you to get complete information about the battle. There it is. Cool. In-game DPS meter is great. The analyzer is displayed as a small window in the corner of the screen. And you save up to 10 of these. Yep. And then we have the new honor system coming in. We already know about that. An item search function will be added. Wait, we're getting item search. That's huge, right, guys? Did we know that? I think we did. So searching for stones in your inventory, I guess. Not much different outside of this new event here, plus this like war effort that's going on. Let's see if we can zoom in here. So we have like materials. Is that a title on the end there? Cool. All right. Are you patch notes done? Here's the raid reward shop. What you got? All right. Looks like we're getting the random relic or the relic selector rather. Here's the new Blitz raid going for 2 months. Yep. Bracelet ×6, card select ×1, relic ×1, Destiny, and we got some luminous shards here. With no limit. These two are no limit. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Do we know how far out that war effort was added in before they got Kazuros and KR? I don't remember, but I remember Benji camping that last node and Stoops thinking that would unlock a cinematic, and it was just a title. Yeah, it looked like just a title scroll, right? I guess Benji might know. What else we got here? Advanced hunting scrolls 1 and 2. Advanced hunting scrolls here. What are these chests, guys? And those are the stamps for the other thing, right? These guys right here, I'm guessing. That sound right? Or no, these are the special currency used to buy the other one, right? Yeah. Okay. That's the currency for the other tab. I see. Okay. Honing books makes sense. And then, so this is the silver currency, and then you buy the gold currency for here. Okay. And then honing mats, elixirs, and then special honing materials. That's cool. At least we know we're getting the relic selector, right, guys? That's nice. Yeah, those got to be books. That should be 1 time, right? I'm not sure. Let's see. How many do you need? Cost 60 of these. Oh, so it is weekly then, right? Because you can only buy 20. So it's going to take you 3 weeks of strike raid probably or something to get the relic selector. Interesting. This one says bracelet. Well, they mentioned up here ancient jewelry or something, right? Where did we see that at? All right, so yeah, you're going to buy this out weekly, I guess, and then buy this one out 1 time. Guys, that word right there means 1 time. Yep. I don't know. I'm just guessing. And then those ones are weekly. To access, in addition to matching the equipment level, the character must have completed the Rame Jark story quest. The path continues. And then there's Narcash. That's the 4-man version, right? Or is that also going to be the... Yeah, it's the 4-man content for normal and heroic. And then Tarkar is the big boy raid one. See, for completing the raid once on the legacy, the players will receive an additional chest with gold medals, valuable resource, and a personal bag with a random relic engraving. Cool. So wait, are we seeing raid mode drops this? And here's the base gold, 10k gold for 1680, 18k gold for 1720, not 18 gay. That's something Abe's after. What's up, Solari? Welcome in. Soul Ghost. Victory over the boss will be rewarded with Fetronites, bracelets, and other useful materials for upgrading equipment. For the most determined players, there's the option to purchase an additional chest filled with metals and resources for an additional fee. Reward the Fetronites, bracelets, and other useful materials for upgrading equipment. For the most determined players, there's the option to purchase an additional chest filled with metals and resources for an additional fee. Upon successful completion of the raid, all participants will receive a treasure chest containing a random rank reward. On normal difficulty, rewards range from epic to relic, and on heroic difficulty from legendary to ancient. In addition, from the chest on heroic difficulty, you are guaranteed to receive a knapsack with a random relic engraving. Legendary rewards will bring up to 25k gold, relic up to 100k gold, and ancient up to 500k gold. Oh, interesting. White Shepherd Leo, thanks for the first time sub, man. I appreciate that. So this is showing the rewards from normal versus hard, I'm guessing. So legendary is 20, 25, relic is 30, 50, and 100, and the ancient's the 500, right? Wait, is that right? Does it jump? Oh no, let's see. I see normal versus heroic mode. Okay. So minimum legendary 20 to 25. And then what's this? 30, 50, 100, then 100, 200, 500. That's relic versus ancient, legendary, relic, ancient. You will receive one of 2, one of 3. So even if you roll a 1 of 2 on a legendary chest, you get 20 or 25, not in between. And then 1 of 3, 30, 50, 100. And then if you get ancient rank, you still have to gamble on top of that 100, 200, 500. And then if you're doing normal, 10 or 15, 20 or 25, 30, 50, 100 for relic. Yeah, highest 100k for that one. So battle pass goes until December. Wow. Oh wow, but usually finish it within 30 days, right? All right, there's the new outfit from the new battle pass. I actually like this skin. I like the horns mainly. I don't like the flowy open thigh on the female model here. I think that's like overdone in this game. Let's see, battle passes. Oh, wait, look at this cool cat. And then this cool cat. Guys, it's cats on cats. I don't think one's a mount, right? Let's see, does it tell us here? Battle pass rewards. Okay, we got some quality taps, normal shit, bunch of Yaw's Jar gambling. They could also give us something else in that window, but they have to see, what do they have coming up? We have Extreme Theamine. They could do a Catastrophe gear and a Catastrophe Brel. I guess you could try to speculate the date of Kazros off of this right here, but I doubt it, right guys? There's no way they do December 17th. Is that, what day of the week is that? Is that the Tuesday or the Wednesday? Yeah, but Voltus was a while ago. I think they learned their lesson, no? I mean, like, guys, like, even though they delayed Brel last year, and the amount of doom because there was downtime between just like Christmas and New Year's, my God, you would think the world was ending. Like, holy shit, that was crazy. All right, guys, what if they just extend Frog again, extend Strike Rate again, add in Thay Extreme, deal. What's up, Pivor? A separate release for Act 4 and Kaz could be a solution. I'm not opposed to that idea. I know a lot of people would doom over at Pivor. All right, there's the battle pass. We got our skins, we got cats, we got stuff. Now, oh, wait. Is that the new background? What do we think of the wallpaper, guys? I like the wallpaper. It just looks like they're superimposed in front of it. Like, it's like a different, doesn't it almost look like they're superimposed in front, like into the image instead of like the definition between the background and the character models is like off. Okay, so they're just showing off the other version of the skin. So we have the silver version up here. Wait, and they're riding cats? So these are mounts? Okay, these are pets and these are mounts? No way! Okay. So we get cats and then we get to ride cats. Okay, we get a random set of cards here. And then what do we got here? Battle pass, missions. Okay, cool. There's the battle pass. All right, so we covered the patch notes from RU, which will probably be pretty close to ours. The event that comes with it. We talked about the strike raid. And then we have the battle pass here already leaked. Cool. From RU. Thank you, RU. And we also went through the team update. There's that. Cool. I'm excited.